Morning and welcome to another vlog. We're getting this train here now, 9:21 into Leeds. So it's a minute or two late, that's back on time, as good as here. Right, well morning. Didn't quite get to do a face, this way. Just straight to approaching. So anyway, 9:21 to Leeds, and then we're getting the 9:42 right through to Chester Northern service. So that's the plan of action for the first part of today, and we'll see how it goes. So let's get to Chester. I might just continue on to Wrexham, and we're going around that area today. So that's what we plan to do. Maybe hopefully tick off a few stations. Okay, let's do it. Made it to Leeds now. Our next train's over there, but the Nottingham train that we would have got that time if we'd been needing Pontefract, we've just gone, so we'd have failed on that occasion. Let's get over to platform 10B, the Welsh platform. 10B, you know, well, oh, forget it. Right, this is our next train here now, new one, 195, and we're going all the way to Chester with it. Can't imagine many people actually doing the full length all that often, but Chester via Halifax. It's going to go straight through to Chester with this service now. 12:07 we're supposed to get there, I think it is. It's a good 2.5 hours on a 195. Oh dear. Yes, anyways, that's what we're going to do, and then hopefully we'll get from Chester to Wrexham. Okay, let's do it. Right, so just leaving Leeds now on the 9:42 to Chester. First time we've done this service right through from end to end. Let's see how it goes. Actually 2.5 hours, it's just under 2.5 hours, just over. 12:07 we're supposed to get there. So it should be on D line. D for Delta. Across this way. We are. A lot of cranes over there. Well, they never seem to be actually doing anything, do they? Or are they? Because that's the old viaduct over there from Leeds Central, which is what you used to use when you were coming to Bradford interchange or exchange as it was years ago.
This is the 9:42 Manchester Victoria, and then going up to Chester after Victoria.
First stop, just leaving Bramley now. Toll stations to Togley, which is about an hour. Pudsey, been here before a few times, walking and just coming here to go outdoors, which is about, what, a few hundred yards away. The tunnel coming up next, just after the dual carriageway. It's got a very annoying speed restriction, I think 30 mile an hour through here. It's say Stanley Tunnel, some say Hillfoot Tunnel. We're approaching Bradford Interchange now, around these sharp curves. Because obviously this wasn't original. The Great Northern Railway used to terminate at Adolphus Street many years ago, before they decided to amalgamate the railways into one station at Exchange. That's why they had to build this curvaceous section. Now this is roughly where St Dunstan's used to be, so you could make an easier change onto the Queensbury lines. But that hasn't been in operation for over 60 years. So Bradford Interchange, yeah, we're on platform 4 by the looks of it. There's a Grand Central one there, waiting to head out to the cross. So change ends now, or rather the drivers and conductors will. We'll swap sides. Right, that's our earlier route from Leeds. So we're on the main line straight through now to Halifax and Manvic. Just a little bit further up here now, you'll see where the Queensbury line to Halifax and Keighley went underneath. There's still a bridge. It's all changed around here beyond recognition now, but just about here somewhere now, a little bit further up, there's a bridge. That's it there, it's all filled in. That was where the Queensbury line went underneath. So just south of Halifax now, this is Drycliff Junction, and that's the line down the bank to the Calder Valley to go to the east. We're going west, then south. So yes, we had a bit of a trouble on there last time with one of these units. We did. So you can see how steep it is there now, because I think we're gently going down, very gently, but that drops like a stone, does that one, 1 in 45. Right, this is the main line down there from Brighouse and Murfield. So we'll be on the Calder Valley proper shortly. Had to bring the drone here, I think, didn't we? It's quite good, is this area? Quite open. So we're almost at Melderoyd Junction. The Wigan train is in front of us. If we could have got the one at 9:20, 9:17 Leeds Wigan, that's in front of us. Or should be. There we are, Melderoyd Junction. Just left Mytham Road now. On my walking up there one day. It's not a very long walk though, Mytham Road, Hebden Bridge, but depending on where you walk, you can make it a longer walk, obviously. Hebden Bridge is next. This is Hebden Bridge. Signal box is still there, but not in use anymore. Here we are. Platforms are slightly staggered. Been here many a time in the past. Right, now arriving at Todmorden. Not that long since we were last here. So we shall go straight through, as I said, to Chester, and we're even slightly early. My word, can't believe this. Right, it's not far off Rochdale. I think Mike Harding used to live here. Did or still does, and I don't know, but I think I heard something that he did. Now, if they brought this platform back into use at Rochdale and refettled it, it'd be great with that, because you'd be able to have an overtaking facility. The station is on this side. There's a bay platform there and a bay platform at the opposite side as well. I imagine that might be the Wigan Leeds across there. Need to extend that platform, wouldn't they? Rebuild it if they ever did. Platform 5. It's so convenient, unless you call it 1. And renumber them all the way around the side, but anyway. It's amazing how many platforms were at Rochdale years ago. It's obviously got trains going out, not just to like they are. You got the Oldham Loop, of course, which wasn't Metrolink back then, and also the line towards Bacup and Rawtenstall. Anyway, next stop now, Manvic. Not far off Manchester Victoria now. That is the curve onto the Huddersfield line, Ashton-under-Lyne. Going through what was Miles Platting shortly. There were straight platforms on this line and curved platforms over there on the Huddersfield line. So we just come alongside now and drop down the bank into Manchester Vic. Metrolink now is alongside down there from Bury and Oldham and Rochdale and all that. It looks like we're going to platform 5, I think. Platform 5, Manchester Vic. It's not the same station it was years ago. Was a TPE there. Redcar Central, that one. Right, just leaving Manchester Vic. The Liverpool train's pulled in there, look at it. They just put the pantograph up. Because it can work on the wires now all the way to Lime Street. We have to cross over now to the left to get onto the Chatmoss line. Scissors there. Here we are, we're doing it now. Otherwise we'll be going through Salford Central around to Salford Crescent and Bolton and whatnot, which wouldn't do us a right lot of good.
Morning everyone and welcome aboard the 1108 Northern Service to Chester. We'll be calling at Newton and Willows, Earlstown, Warrington Banky and Chester. For security reasons, please keep all personal belongings with you at all times. If you do see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff, or you can text British Transport Police on 61016.
Right, that's the new curve that was put in fairly recently, 3-4 years ago. This is a line out to Oxford Road and Piccadilly now here. Right, we're crossing Chatmoss now, which is a well-known area of bogland. Even had to justify the M62 here somewhere further south with the original alignment because of this huge area of bogland. The railway, as I think most people know, is floated across on a peat bog and a lot of brushwood that supports the railway. So it's not been very easy, obviously, putting the electrification masts in. They'll need a lot of upkeep, they will. But, anyway, next stop is Newton-le-Willows. It's quite nice out here, it's fairly flat as well. Not far off Newton-le-Willows now.
We're shortly be arriving into Newton-le-Willows. Newton-le-Willows is the next stop.
We're going to cross over the west coast shortly, which is in a man-made cutting here now. Like a sort of square ditch, you might say. Some new fast cuts off the bill because the original line did go through nearly with those. And modified this station not so long ago, didn't they? Made it all PC and green tick. We've just touched into the Mersey side area here. Right, not very far to the next one now, Earlstown. Now we're on the sharply curved platforms at Earlstown. See if the conductor announcer's changed for Liverpool. Should do, if there's a decent connection. Very handy living here, it would. This is Earlstown on the sharply curved platform. It's very similar to Shipley here. In fact, it's the only station other than Shipley with a triangular layout and platforms on all sides. So I think we're on platform 5 it is actually. I thought must have renumbered them. I always thought platform 5 was the later edition from the West Curve. Because the main part of the station's over there. The platforms 1 and 2 I think are for the Chatmoss line to Liverpool, and 3 must be the one on the curve now. Right, let's head on to Warrington-Banquay. Last intermediate stop. Same route now as the bin liner trains from, oh not the bin liner one, is it? Oh yes it is, yes it comes this way, then around Earlstown, West Curve and onto the West Coast main line at Warrington-Banquay, and then it goes over the CLC crossover up to the Knutsford line. Same with the ones from Liverpool Docks to Drax Power Station, they come this way to avoid Miles Platting Bank. Such a long way around. Joining the West Coast main line now. This is Winnick Junction. And we got the feather on that signal back there that was ours of course, so we're crossing over to the slow line. Because the set-off trains from platform 1 at Warrington-Banquay, which I think is this side, and go back towards Liverpool. They've got to go a long way, wrong road, all the way down here. In fact, it's all bi-directional. Now we're not far off Warrington-Banquay now. Not that one, I think it's the next one now, the bridge over, which is the central line, the CLC route from Liverpool to Manchester. Yeah, it's this bridge here. So Warrington Central's just up to the left, up there somewhere. You can't see it though, it's too far away. So there's a new bridge that's just gone in. I think we're going to actually go over it. But you might see the slow line opposite platform 1.
We will shortly be arriving into Warrington-Banquay. As Warrington-Banquay will be the next station stop.
Doesn't like announcing connections, this conductor, does he? Somewhere down here now they replaced this line very recently, barely a week ago I think it was. Yep, there it is. And that's the low level line that's freight only. Used to go over to Lymm and Stockport. Did that, just goes as far as Latchford sidings now. It's a shame, but it's so convenient if it actually went further. Right, leaving Warrington-Banquay. That is presumably the signal box. It's quite a large one here. And the station's obviously on that side. Slow lines on either side, main line in the middle. See which way we go here now. We could just cross straight onto the main line instead of going via Walnall Junction, but sometimes we go lower down. I think we're going onto the main line, looks like we're doing. Sometimes we're down there, but we're on the main line now, West Coast proper. So we'll have to cross over Acton Grange Junction, which was remodelled not so long ago. This is Acton Grange Junction coming up now. We should have a left indication here. Showed it, we have. This is over the Manchester Ship Canal, I think. Up we go. All at once. It's not a ladder type junction. So the West Coast will drop away over there, then we shall cross over it and head to Chester. And the West Coast main line is there, and we're about to cross over the top of it. It's now down here. So that goes to Crewe, Birmingham, London, the south. South-west now to Chester. From Runcorn main line is there, that's back in use now, and this is the River Dee. Is it the River Dee? I think it is. Big viaduct coming up next. Actually that looks more like a canal, this looks more like a river coming up now. No, one of them's a river. Yeah, that's the river. Frodsham next. It's been re-signalled around here actually when they put that curve back in. A lot of the solid semaphores have gone now, it's on colour lights. There's a little tunnel and then you get to Frodsham. That's the tunnel. You'll see Frodsham next now. Been off here, we've done this one. It's Frodsham. Helsby's next, and then Chester. Now, if you ever get off here again sometime, I wouldn't mind walking up that monument up there. Coming up to Helsby. It's not very fast through here, look at it, even on the main line. The Ellesmere Port platforms are over there. This is the main line now to Chester. Oh, it's semaphores, there's still some semaphores around here. Right.
Now arriving into Chester.
That's the line from Crewe.
When leaving the train here, please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you and retain all tickets and passes ready for the barriers. If you do see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff, or you can text British Transport Police on 61016. To Chester, the next and final stop.
decided what we're doing coming back yet, but as I said, I may go via Crewe, we may not, I may come back this way, I'll possibly even go via Altrincham. I miss Mickle Trafford Junction because I was on the toilet. Right, anyway, here we are, Chester, and we've done it all the way through from Leeds. Edits all the way from Leeds to Chester, eh? Not bad. Right, we want the one to Wrexham next. Right, this is our next train. Only a 2-car affair, but I think we'll all... 175003. So just go one stop with this one. Just leaving Chester. So just going one stop with this. And then onto the Wrexham line. So we're going to do it the opposite way around now. So doing it sort of anti-clockwise instead of clockwise. Chester Racecourse.
If you require any emergency assistance during the journey, please come to the rear of the train and knock on the cab door. This is where I'm situated. Our first station stop is going to be Flint in approximately 11 minutes time. But in the meantime, I'd like to once again welcome you on board and wish you a very pleasant journey.
Slight mistake actually, because we're going to have to go to Flint. I thought it stopped at Shotton this one, but anyway, I've just worked out it's probably for the best. We're able to take Flint as well since we've done this. Right, this is Saltney Junction. And this is the Wrexham line, so we'll come back that way. We will, hopefully. Yeah, we're not far off Shotton now. We're not stopping here on this journey, but we will do coming back. This is Shotton low level. Right, ready to Flint. So, Flint, tick. We've come out of the station. We've only got about 10-15 minutes between this train and one going back. Right, that was Flint. We've only got a few minutes here, as I said, so we'll nip back onto the station now and head back to Shotton, just one stop. I thought they'd modified this station to be green tick, but it doesn't look like they have. Oh, it's hopeless, you just can't see. It's 12:58 Shrewsbury. So we'll go to Shotton with this service. Now I must admit it is green tick is this station, look, because they've created an exit here, which obviously no one is checking up on. So there is step-free access to both sides, but I must admit it's not the most convenient access. But anyway, we can manage. Obviously the footbridge over there, but it doesn't have any bearing on the station, doesn't that? Yeah, right, get back on this one out of Shotton. Just one stop, back to Shotton. because the other one didn't stop there. I thought it would have done, but anyway. Right, that was Flint. That's the Welsh Flint. I think in Welsh it has two F's, doesn't it? Because of one F in Welsh is a V sound. So we'll get to Shotton now and have a break and fly the drone a bit if we can. Right. Oh dear. Shotton. Tick. This is Shotton low level. Cheers to Chester and beyond. So the high level station is on that, well, just to the right of the bridge further up there, just this green bridge in front, that's where the high level station is. So we've just actually missed one in both directions on the high level station. So we'll hang around now, have a walk around, fly the drone if we can. Don't think we're in a no-fly zone. 5-car formation here. Not sure if it's using the rear unit. Anyway. Right, let's have a look upstairs, shall we? It's not very far, but it's not quite like Tamworth or Lichfield, isn't this? It's a little bit offset. Oh, the two stations here. So that's the north and the north line, north-south line here. Oh, it's only just down there, it's not far. So that's obviously the low-level station looking towards Holyhead and Llandudno and all that. So that's North Wales coast. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't actually specify destination there, does it? It just says North Wales. And this is the line to Wrexham and Bidston for connections to Liverpool. Now we've just come north of Shotton, and this is the where Shotton Steelworks is or was. No, it's still, I think it still is over there actually. Tata Steel. Because they did a video, didn't they, from Llanwern to Shotton, a driver's eye view. David Maxey narrated it, and it came this way. It did. Don't think I've got that video. It was a VHS anyway, so it wouldn't. I've got a VHS player, but obviously it wouldn't last forever. Anyway, I think we better either fly the drone now or have some food. I think I might just have my dinner first, then we'll fly it. So, yep. As an express is approaching. Right, just walking on to the high level station here at Shotton. So you can tick both high and low level together, although it's only really listed as one station, just with different platform numbers. So these are platforms 3 and 4. So I wonder how I get to the side. Because they almost pass here, there's about 2 or 3 minutes between the two trains. They pass just to the south rather. I think so if ours is first and the other one's the other way, so yeah. Oh, is there a foot crossing? Could be. Oh, it's the bridge. Right, we have to go down here this ramp underneath and into the other side. There's no foot crossing. It was a bridge. So, anyway, this is Shotton. Obviously, this is probably more town centre-ish part of Shotton than it was where the high level station is. view. So let's go up here now to the southbound platform. Green tick, but it's a bit steep. Yes, I couldn't fly the drone there, it was just too windy. So I have to move on. There isn't time to wait now, otherwise we're just wasting another hour. So it's a little bit late, only a minute, that's all. Right, you can see the next station down there, just past the bridge. Hawarden Bridge, I think it's called. It's spelled Hawarden, but you pronounce it Harden, I think. It's just to the north of the bridge down there. Anyway, we're going in that direction, which, as you can see, is a bit of a climb there. We'll go as far as I don't know, next stop up, one after perhaps. Right, so it's Shotton high level station, so we'll tick both stations. I'm getting on this train that's coming in now, just there to 150. So let's do this. So Bidston to Wrexham General service. Should be Wrexham Central by rights, but it's not going the full distance. Anyway, it doesn't matter to us for now. It's 152.64, so we'll go one or two stops on this, so we'll see how we go. Right, this is Shotton high level and we're heading south now, so see how far we go. I might go to the first station, which is the Hawarden town station, and we'll walk on to the next one if we can. Working hard up here, isn't it? It's quite a climb. So on the wrong side for a bit to go. Look at that gold. Steam ovens or whatever they are. So yeah, we'll get off at the first station and walk on to the next one, which will be Hawarden to, I think, Pennyforth. Right, this is Hawarden. That's looking south, which is where we're going to go shortly. Right, we've got an hour now for the next service and a few more minutes, because obviously we'll walk forward to get the next one. So this is Hawarden tick. Right, Hawarden tick. So it's a new ticket, this one for definite. Let's head over this way now and we'll walk on to the next one, Buckley. The next one, Buckley. Right, train station's just down to the right, left down there. We've come up here and we're heading on this footpath. So it's not that far. Might be a mile and a half, less than 2 I would think, but we shall see. We've got an hour and perhaps an hour and 5 minutes. I guess obviously we're walking in the same direction as the train's going, not doubling back. May do further up to kill time. So I'll go underneath the railway line a little bit further up. Right, we're looking back. A bit mucky here, but dry where we're walking. Right, this will take us underneath the railway. That's private up there. Let's go up here to hole 12. So we're on the west side of the railway now. Right, well that's up to hole 12, but we don't want that one. We're going up this way. Just passing through this golf course, which is mostly on the left behind us now. Just heard a whack as if someone was teeing off. There's somebody over there as well. bad. Let's keep going. Not got a massive amount of time. Oh, it's still a bit breezy. It is. Right, we just come past this farm just here. His Oaks farm, and look at the style with the dog gate there. It's pretty good. So I think we'll follow these people down here now. Right, that's the main A55 dual carriageway down there. Could go straight down here. Right, we'll go this way. It could be either, but I think this is slightly better. Oh, it's narrow down here. Right, that's we just come through there. I think that couple will be coming the same way, I guess. Right, so this way, it says up there, so it must be down here as well. Right, that's the main A55 cross. There was no bridge as such there to get underneath or over it, so let's just go across. Anyway, up here now, hard left, then a hard right. So we should do this, I think. Because obviously this road was through before they built the dual carriageway there. Right, crossing the railway line again. This time we're going over it. Immediately right. So that's looking south, where we're going to go. We have done this railway before in its entirety. So we are okay. That's looking the other way, into the bridge for the dual carriageway. So we're not left with a gap. We have done it all. Right, I've had to just come through that bit of a farm, or whatever it is, wood yard. Very indistinct map, very indistinct signage, but it is here. There's a stile ahead, so we're on the right way. So a woman just said further back, keep to the left. So whether we have done it, we've gone the right way or not, it's here. Right, we got this right, even though we were in a bit of doubt earlier. Looks like someone's been shit spreading here, doesn't it? So all he's done now, turn right onto the main A549, I think it is, straight to Buckley. And job's a good one. So we just come through from down there. This must have been where she said keep to the left. And an open gate here. Straight out onto the road. Simple as pie. That gate hasn't been on for a long time, has it? And there's a stile there, not that we need it. Right, main road now, straight up here. Right, it's coming into Buckley. Historic brick making town. I don't know what it is, but every time I've seen this station or this sign, I always think of that episode of Oh Dr. Beeching, where they have the coffin. There's no E in that, there is in this. Slight difference, but it's the same word. That's crossing the railway yet again. That's looking back towards Shotton. And if we cross over, actually you might see it from here actually. The station's just down there, it's just out of sight. Anyway, we'll go down this way and it says their station, so we'll go down that way. Right, we go left down there now. Let's cross over. Oh, there's a farm shop there, wherever that is up there somewhere. Maybe another time we could do that. So down here now. Let's cross over. We got bags of time. Right, here we are. Buckley. I'll stop view ranger in just a moment. Once we get onto this other side, isn't it? Southbound platform we need. It's like a car dealership or something here, doesn't it? And a garage. Green tick. Oh, this is the northbound service, but we don't want this one, we're going the other way. That'll be the one we got off at Hawarden coming south. So we can cross in front whilst it's stood there, because we want the southbound train. Right, so that's the northbound service. We may end up being on that one again a bit later. So we're going this way. Now I may skip the next stop and go one more. So we'll see what that is. Oh, it doesn't say there. Our train is coming. Right, let's get on this one and we'll go to at least Hope, possibly a bit further. Hope is the aim. Right, so that's Buckley, tick. So it's a bit off next, a few minutes now to the next one, then one after. We'll go to Hope. Hope Clwyd. Pennyforth. So we'll come back here a bit later. We'll keep going one more stop now to Hope. Then we'll come back here. Right. Hope, tick. This is Hope Clwyd. Right, this is heading off to Wrexham. So this is Hope Clwyd, tick. It's not very far to walk onto the next station now, you probably fly the drone somewhere. Right, I just had an ice cream there at Buckley. Just about 5 minutes before the train came in, I had an ice cream. So yeah, right, Hope Clwyd, or is it Hope Flintshire? Some say Flintshire these days, but it's always Clwyd to me when I was younger. So anyway, tick for this one. This is a new one. We'll walk on to the next station, which I think is Cefn-y-Bedd, if I've said that right. And then we'll come back north again to Pennyforth and take that one. Right, View Ranger's now running, so let's head out and over to, it's not Cefn-y-Bedd, that's the one following that. It's Hope-Caergwrle we're going to walk to, if I've said that right. So the next one south, and then we'll head back north. Get off at Pennyforth, hang around there for a bit, and then come back south again. Right, we're going over the bridge here. There's a path down that way as well, but we're going over the bridge. Over this very pretty little river. Looks like it can flood, of course, judging by the debris. So it's only just sort of around the over at what's it? Hope-Caergwrle, if I've said that right. I'll check it if we get there if we get a chance. Could have walked down the road there, but this is an official path and it cuts the corner off. So, railway's over that way somewhere. Let's keep going. Right, not far. It's even taken us 10 minutes, is it this, or 15 minutes? Not much. So only just down this road now and on the left. There's a little church here with a spire. Methodist church. Let's just cross over. Be able to see a bit easier. That's a small spire, but it's there. It's hardly Wakefield Cathedral, is it? Right, almost here for another tick. So yeah, just come down that way. Not under the bridge, because I say we're going back north now to Pennyforth to do that one. Right, here we are. I'll stop view range in a minute. It's not taking us very long because it's only a short distance. Right, so we've got 10 minutes to kill. So we'll do the next one down there a bit later on, hopefully, which is Cefn-y-Bedd. This is pronounced Caergwrle. It is. Right, this is our next train. We'll get this one. This one we just got off is this at Hope. About half hour ago or so. So we'll nip back on this to Pennyforth, hang around there for a bit and wait for the southbound service because they'll pass roughly Hawarden, Shotton, that area. So this one's 250, this one 150, 250. Not sure yet, we're going to go to Wrexham later on or back right through to Bidston and go back via Liverpool, but we'll see. Nothing is set in stone. Right, it's Caergwrle, tick. So let's get to Pennyforth, tick that one.
The next stop is Hope. Thank you.
Right, just coming back into Hope. I think we've agreed it's Flint actually now, because that's what it says on the real-time trains. Right. Pennyforth. Tick. Signal box, real signals. Right, so this is heading off to Bidston. We're going to cross the line. We're about 20 minutes for the southbound service. So this is the one we skipped on earlier, but we've done it now. So to make it count, we really need to go out of the station, which isn't going to be that difficult. Signal's still cleared down there. That's it. No, disturbed the bird. Right, we've definitely ticked it because we've come out of the station now. We've not got very long here, only about 20 minutes. And that was a few minutes ago, so it's probably just a good quarter of an hour. The town of Pennyforth is another half a mile or so forward at this roundabout. And this is again the A55 main road. So we'll just go up the roundabout and then go back. Just to say we've gone out of the station. Right, it's worth noting actually that this station and Buckley were both junctions, but obviously there's only this line left now. Now this one, there is actually a short stump, maybe about half a mile long, probably a quarter of a mile, half a mile, of an old railway that curved away to the west. So all I can think of is it might have possibly gone to mould at one time, but let's get the drone in the air because it's eased off a bit now. It shouldn't be too difficult now, and there's no chance of it, I don't think, coming down any water here. Of course, it did happen. So we'll get the drone in the air in a minute. that. We'll get this one to Cefn-y-Bedd, then walk to Gwersyllt. If I've said that right. That's what someone said, I think it was. So we definitely scored Pennyforth. Let's get back on and get to Cefn-y-Bedd. Right, Pennyforth, tick, done that. You have to be a bit economical with the phone now and filming because the battery's only about less than a third full. Cefn-y-Bedd, tick. So I'm going to walk down this way next on to Gwersyllt. Right, so it's Gwersyllt, next one. This is a bit longer walk now, it'll be about a mile or two, will this? Right, Cefn-y-Bedd, tick. Let's exit the station, get View Ranger going for the last time. Right, green tick station, it's got a crossing. So that's looking back towards Shotton-Bidston, and that's looking south to Wrexham. So we're going to walk one station to Gwersyllt and get back on there to Wrexham, and that might just be it then. We might have to just go back home because we've done all this line then between Shotton and Wrexham. Right, train station is just up that way, and we're going to go down here. It says there's a bridle path, so why there's gates on it, sod knows. Looks like it's someone's drive does this, but anyway, we'll see how far we get. Oh, look at that, that's dilapidated, isn't it? Just a bit. Oh my word, there's a big viaduct here. I thought there was a big viaduct somewhere on this line. Oh, quaint little waterfall and bridge. Now this is what I like, is this quaintness. Right, we just come down there around that house, you can just see there, up this path, and there's a big viaduct here. Well, I say big, high, I won't say it's got many arches. We'll go up this side. This is more of a footpath rather than a bridle path. The bridle path's down that way, we're going the footpath up here. Yeah, so I knew there's a viaduct somewhere on this line, I couldn't remember where it was. So we're just up here now alongside the railway. Right, you can see the train station just there where we've just come from, Cefn-y-Bedd. So yeah, this would be quite a good shot for a steam tour if anything like that we came down this way. Can't imagine it would do with where you'd end up at Bidston. It'd be very awkward for a steam tour with that, because where would you go after Bidston? You end up going around the Liverpool Loop. It's a shame there isn't a curve that would go straight into New Brighton, because depending on where it was, I think Bidston's on the West-Caergwrle line, isn't it? Or is it on both? If it's on both, you'd have a reversal, but I can't think where that actually is. Anyway, let's keep going through this gate here now. We'll come onto the main road eventually and just have to follow that straight to Gwersyllt. Right, crossing the railway. That's looking back to Cefn-y-Bedd. I don't think that's in there, it's around the corner now. Too far. There's the north, oh, it's coming back. There's the northbound train. Because obviously it's only gone to Wrexham General and it's coming back now, in a couple of stops. That's handy, just being here at the right time. So, that will go up towards Hawarden and Shotton and cross the other one coming south. So we'll get back on that, hopefully at Gwersyllt. Right, that's where we come past where those green lights are up there. Just come over the bridge. and this is the main A541 now towards Wrexham. So we just we'll walk down this bit and then straight down the main road into Wrexham. Well, as far as Gwersyllt. Right, the main road is just down there, so we come up this little ginnel and there's a footbridge here, and I bet this replaced a foot crossing not so long ago. I don't know, I can't leave foot crossings alone. Right, so that's the main road going over the railway, and the station's only about another half mile down that way, so I just thought, we've been renewed in it, I thought we'd go a little bit longer way around now to kill time and possibly fly the drone if we can. We'll get a bit near at station first. I don't know where that freight branch was that was here, it's just so far gone now, over 30 years ago probably. Right, we just come past the wheat sheaf there, Marston's whatever, not open of course, and then we're going to go down here to the station. So we want to be on the opposite side for Wrexham, don't we? At the moment, on the wrong side. Up street. There's a chinky there, Chinese takeaway. Not keen on Chinese myself, so we won't bother with that. Right, so let's cross over the bridge here and then we'll get down to the right platform. I don't know anywhere else to cross over. I've been doing that way. That's hard. Anyway, that's the Shotton side and Bidston side. We want to be heading south. So that's looking back towards Shotton, of course. To be down here now. Looks like it might be a Red X station. There's a gate there, but any other access, it could be Yellow Tig. $17.25. Oh, I've got 15 minutes spare. Easy. Oh, there's a foot crossing at the opposite side. So we're going that way. To Wrexham. Right, I've just crossed to the down platform, I would think, and because this is heading north on this side and south on the other side, so I strongly suspect that this is the down platform. And there is a foot crossing here, not many left, but there's one here for crossing from one side to the other. And you can see there where the main road goes over the railway. There was a freight due, but it's that one we sort of screwed up a bit with at Pennyford. It's over an hour early. So that wasn't, so I thought about getting the drone out again, but there's no chance of that now. Our train will be here very shortly. Right, here's our train. I know we're on the wrong side, but we're going to let it go over this crossing and then go around behind it and get on it. Just thought I'd do it from a different angle for a change. So just a one stop to Wrexham with this. 250 it is. 150, 250. Right, let's get on it. Right, Gwersyllt, tick. I don't know where that freight branch was, but anyway, it's like it's all built on now. But there's some fierce gradients on this line.
The next stop is Wrexham General.
Right, this is the line from Chester, which has been redoubled in parts, so that's the way we're going to go back next. We get a connection here at Wrexham General. I think it's still going into the usual platform it would normally use if it went to Central, but it's not going to Central. The next one an hour later does, but I'm not waiting another hour now because I'll get back home. It's getting, time's getting on now. It'll be dark in another couple of hours, I think. That's a connection, I think, that just freight trains use, unless I'm mistaken. But it also says platform 3 at Wrexham General. Wrexham, Shropshire, Marylebone Railway used to use platform 3 at this station at Wrexham General. I think we're pulling to platform 4, which is slightly over to the right at a slightly lower level, because it dips down and goes underneath the main line as going on to Central. There's our platforms just here now. Right, I was going to use the drone to get a few shots here, but I can't because we're in a restricted zone because of the stadium and the hospital as well. Anyway, never mind about that now. We'll get this next train to Chester, and hopefully if we make a 2 or 3 minutes, I think it's a 2 or 3 minute connection with the Leeds service, I'll jump on that again. If not, we'll have to just work out something else. So we'll get this to Chester and then decide what we're going to do a bit later. Right, so that was Wrexham General. We've already ticked that before, so we don't need to get out again. So let's go straight to Chester on this one, direct now, and hopefully get the Leeds service. So yeah, it's a restricted zone, is that, for the stadium, so we can't fly the drone there. Just hoping to get that Bidston service out, but by the time we got sorted, it's gone. So that is the line to Shotton and Bidston, which we've done earlier. We're now heading on to the single track section of this line, but it's only about half of it single. It's non-stop to Chester, is this, because there's no stations currently between here and Chester. We could have one at Gresford and Rossett, but whether that'll ever happen, who knows. This is the junction now. That's the other divergent point. So that goes up to back to Christeth and whatever. We're down to single track now on this line. This is the problem with doubling this line here, because it's a single track bridge. It's very annoying, is that they never put a double track bridge in, which they ought to have done. That is the main A483 dual carriageway over there, and actually now we're going to cross back into England now, just here. Might see a sign over there that says "Welcome to England." Yes, that is the border there, that little stream. We're in England now. This is Saltney Junction now. That's the line from Holyhead and Llandudno. So, is it a ladder junction? Looks like it is a ladder junction, yeah. Following the doubling of the top part of that line we just used down Gresford. So yeah, we hopefully we might just make the connection with the Leeds service. It's on platform 7, not 5. Right, oh yeah. This is very easy. That's a Liverpool one there, or Chester Loop Liverpool. Leeds service is down here. Hey, there's a wood train going through, isn't there? We've still got about 3 or 4 minutes to see that, possibly. Yeah, oh, it's a 70, then it is. Not shut the doors yet. I'd imagine that's going to chirp, but who knows. Anyway, let's get on the Leeds service. Right, leaving Chester now. But we're not going through to Leeds with this one, we're just going to Manchester Vic. And then if we can get the one that goes at Wigan to Leeds via Brighouse and Dewsbury, we'll get that one. Because it's only a 2-minute connection at Leeds with this service, and the one back to Cottingley. It seems we've gone via Bradford already. We'll go back via Brighouse. Manchester Victoria. Right, this is heading off to Leeds via Bradford. We want the next one in now. Leeds via Brighouse. Right, here's the bin liner loaded in this direction up the bank. So let's. That is gonna. Woohoo! That is gonna struggle. I reckon. If it's really that bad, you think they'd have a banker or a double-headed? Because there was one double-headed on it not that long ago. We saw one double-headed at Wakefield-Caergwrle, didn't we? I know what'll be better than that. It's 288. It's doing well. You have to end the video soon anyway, because literally about 4% of battery, that's about all we've got now. So once we get on this next train to via Brighouse, we'll call it a day. Doing well, very well. Oh, that's not quite as long as it normally is, isn't it? It's a bit shorter. Right, this is our next train. Penultimate one, I hope. So we'll, it's the last train we'll be filming anyway, because the batteries, it really is low now, so that's going to be about it. So we'll go this one to Morley, and then we'll get the Trans-Pennine just one stop to Cottingley, or else we'll walk home, we'll see. Let's do it. Right, just going up the bank now. It's still daylight as well, just. It's getting dark though. So Morley with this one, and then we'll see whether walk home or we'll wait for the Trans-Pennine if it's running. Hopefully it'll be running. Usually does, not that bad. Well, anyway, it's been quite a good day today, so yeah, the battery is just about to leave. It'll finish now, it's about 2%, so we'll end the video here now. And see you next one, so cue music, bye for now.